biggest thing that it really screams to me. I really like that a lot of
Lead on
teams are
defense,
starting to
GenG on
lean
attack,
into the Sova
and
on this
only
map
one
because of the
no
Cypher
sheriffs for
utility,
GenG.
the ability to clear that, some of the information you're able to gain with the recon a little bit safer than maybe with the Gecko necessarily.
Have a shock
so,
to
yeah, some of that stuff I really
have a shock to punish the guy closing the door. It's kind of cool.
Curious to see how Bleed's going to pilot it. They've struggled on the defender side on this map so far. Texture up in the box, just shut down by Crazy Guy.
Yeah, great positioning there for Crazy Guy as GenG.
Rattler might be wrecked here. This is a great smoke to play around.
From Meteor now has to reload. Could be in danger here. Comes back around. 2 more players. They're just charging into the back. They don't really care about planting for the moment now as they want that map control for here. Scary does fall down.
Okay, nice
and even
whistle.
though there was that first pick on Texture, still does not phase GenG on the ball.
It's a shame because Scary Guy's reactive smokes are really good. Like cross-map smokes to help the people on site. Wanted to cut this bit off, so he just focused over towards here. I mean, they just lost Jules.
Pretty aggressive, and they are in a way, but it's all measured. Like, right, watch. He realizes he doesn't have the shot, and he keeps working this corner. Doesn't give Rattler the opportunity to do much until the reinforcements arrive.
Yeah.
And then they challenge that angle with numbers advantage. And it's things like that where they know they can make their opponents into bad situations. Even
just,
if they
what is this? Three maps in a row, basically.
What else do you want? I mean, like, there's a reason they won Master Shanghai. It is what it is. And by the way, it should be noted, as we go into this eco round, that
need to watch the GenG voice comes of Shanghai final.
They are
they do this so many videos like that that I need to catch up on.
Don't know the order that they may fall out in, but they are close to securing themselves.
He's even spotted here on mid.
He's done so well to delay.
He's a bit alone. Never mind, he actually gets the support of his team, and this actually blows up.
Yeah, he did so good to delay here. And the call wasn't that bad for Bleed. They think he's isolated in the middle. They can try over one, get a ghost. But he did great, man. Double cage. Rest of his team sending it to help.
Just connecting with each other?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's... I use discipline, but it's not in the way you would normally think. Like discipline's like holding your angles or using, your util at the right times. It's just Meteor's just got such good game sense for, when he can be a little bit aggressive and when he needs to fall back. Yeah. And he reads that position that, they've spotted him out. There's going to be a lot of spam coming his way, so he can fall back behind that fountain in the middle. And Texture is very deft, but he's very much on this angle, and he is just good with the Guardian.
Yeah, Zest wants to at least
they did
approach another kill.
There's a lot of damage that was just done through the spamble box on the left here.
He's still
definitely got to keep an eye on Meteor.
Look at where Meteor has already pocketed himself. If he pushes this up, he might be able to get a pick. Zest right in front of them. Munchkin throws out the flash. Zest not phased at all. Still, Texture for the pinch, not gonna be able to get a pick.
Texture move back.
Crazy Guy as well.
Just one shot dash to distract them for Meteor.
The big question.
This is very nice.
Away. Oh,
doesn't overstep, just sells it with this.
Right now for Meteor, and he does get the pick.
That was lovely.
What a play here for GenG. It's all scary on the site. Redless just a bit too far. He falls down 3K for Texture. And that spike's gonna get planted with Redla having to readdress the position in a 1 versus 3.
In the Yampy speedrun video? Yeah, I watched that one. That was fun to record though, to be fair.
It's patience. It's being aggressive when they need to be. I mean, that's a great shot from Redla. Takes down Khan.
It's so funny getting Yampy to do just like different games because he's just so competitive. Wants to win all the time, no matter what it is.
I like the reposition here for Meteor because if
it doesn't matter how
again,
doesn't matter what the challenge is.
At least look through a link.
He just wants to win.
Sync up as he's still there, and Texture picks up the 4K.
Yeah, and Texture did really good as well. Like this, not overextending over towards side and just like Meteor play here was everything.
Takes that corner at elbow, holds it for forever, waits until he gets a little info, is able to punish the kill onto Munchkin, and then buys time for Meteor to make this lurk.
Yeah.
Never over-aggresses an angle. Except for the first one, maybe. You could argue that that one's, but that's part of the plan. They need to do that to get into sight, so.
Yeah. This is a nice spot. To get control of A main and elbow.
Yes.
They're still into bonus.
100% agree.
Going to be sending it over towards B.
Bleed right now. They got their gun round. So actually, no, that was last round. They have their upgraded pistol round,
Yeah, that's pretty good, though.
Like
Crazy Guy maybe did his recon a bit too early.
I mean, slightly. They'd love to get Darion the Blade Storm here. That would be super good.
Pushes out an A main and picks up that orb. He will be able to, though.
Plus ultra good there.
No contact for Meteor just yet. GenG silence on B main. A ping comes out from Bleed here though, so I think they do know while Darion is still holding A main, there's no one, or there is no no deceit that B main is still unoccupied, which it is. There it is.
Standing ahead.
Quick little dart. But they're vacating though. Oh.
Ooh, 3 of them hit.
So this is gonna be the
3 of them hit in
for-
front of the
yeah,
recon
for
as well.
GenG taken. The
Then got
misread
info
from
of
Bleed.
one.
Such a good read, though. I mean, in a way, it's a good read from Crazy Guy, but the rest of the team just kind of not there to punish.
Liking IG out? Yeah, it's not
How
great.
close Texture
It
is.
kind of only works if you have people that are
Pockets
really
himself.
good at mid-rounding in
Through
the
to
pack.
smoke. Does get the refrag though, but this is GenG already finished
Everyone
with
playing
planting the
together
spike
from
and then just
GenG
put him
here.
to fight.
And it was just off the back of the smoke from Scary. GenG's just waiting for that smoke to come up, and that's when they slow walk their way right into position to attack. And then when that dart came through, that was just the go button for them.
Yeah.
If anybody's still there, well, okay, we'll make the best of it. And I love how they just try to take these really bizarre positions. I mean, really selfless stuff there from Texture. Try to hide in a corner, see if he can get away with it.
Yeah.
Gets taken out, but then they're just immediately there to just grind Bleed to a pulp.
And it's a double-headed axe, not sword.
Why axe?
Because if you don't, pick up Texture and you start taking care of the other players of GenG, if he's still alive, he's going to be able to get multiple kills in that position.
Right.
And then if you get Texture, we basically saw exactly what we saw there. Durian though, bringing up the operator, wants it to go for the hero second shot.
And as soon as they
Unfortunately,
realized
shut
he was
down by Charon.
isolated, they popped
And
the
this B
ult,
site
and then he
opens
missed
up
his
once again for
chance to
GenG.
dash because he ate the KO. It was a very nice
That was
reactive
close, but
KO ult though. I'll give him
I
that.
don't think he wants to challenge this one again. GenG was very quick on the peaks. He wants to use that body cam or that cipher cam,
GG.
excuse me, to
I mean, it was kind of
maybe
GG
just
before the game
get
started,
that
but
slight bit of opening, and it does.
they needed
Somewhat, as Texture does fall
they
down.
needed to get off to a good start on
Neural
both
Theft
halves.
now activated. Munchkin flashing around the corner here. No one's defusing the spike just yet. Crazy Guy contesting. That smoke's really good on the position. Great flash altogether,
flash.
but no one's defusing it just yet. They're willing to go for the push of the fight here. One player standing is going to be Lakia. Coming around. He will. No, wait.
Nice. See, all we have to do is
Confused.
flame him a little bit.
I was about to say that maybe he got a chance, but again, we did see that.
Can they win the
Scary was
next?
just
They lose 3
quick
people, so
defusing
there's
as
3 people that can't
soon
buy.
as they
That's the
cleared
one.
B main.
4
Kind
is
of
all
an
they get.
Interesting
know.
idea from GenG with that plant right on the corner so they could watch it from a deeper position in main, but it's just a better recognition of that. And like you said, the smoke here really, really good, but just they understand they need to clear out main as quick as possible so they can make sure they can set up this defuse. And
Know
Seth's
that
just
when
good for a
Lagia was
couple-
asked how they're going to
get
prep
the
for
job
GenG,
done.
he
And now
said
there's a ton of
pray.
ults all over the place. Redla had just used his
pretty funny.
get that info as well, making their lives a little bit easier as Bleed.
Does Cage not have a gap that they do on their default?
Goes that Hunter's Fury from Crazy Guy,
Very early.
and it gets shut down
It
by the
doesn't
zero.
look like it.
Yeah. Texture is blinded by the paranoia, so he
Okay,
can't
big round for
push
Bleed.
too far. Still the contact though. They were willing to fight on top of Boba, but it does blow up in the face of Bleed here as they lose 2. Again, GenG, different take, same side. Still gonna be B, but all the way coming from Market.
Planted.
I mean, that 0 point had to be in the air already before that Hunter's Fury got popped.
Yeah.
Had to be.
Yeah, well now they're gonna now they're
I
gonna
didn't
save.
realize that.
Breaking the game?
But
Yeah, I can't,
that was
man.
also weird that
Today
he
it's
did
too
an early
strong.
Hunter's Fury off of no contact from Durian when he was still,
Yeah.
looking for any kind of
That's in the
any
video,
kind of,
mate.
again,
Flo's
physical
just
contact
got
against GenG on the A main.
just
It
so
definitely
much,
feels like
so
they're
much for
pressing a
the
little bit at a time.
cast video on
Yeah.
this.
100%.
Just from today.
Darion, not this time. Good shot with the op, but in the previous round, with that operator stuck around a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Like you said, went for the hero play, got punished for it.
I do like that he's still challenging though, so at least GenG still have to be aware that he will always threaten with the op when he has it.
Good news is they saved 3 guns.
Like that.
I already thought he was gonna die here.
Yeah, okay.
I wasn't
job.
trying to do it on
Still
purpose.
round
just
goes to GenG
people
though.
were wondering.
Yeah.
They can still
GenG is
bite.
just
So they get another
so
go at it.
fearless in some of these moves. Just a very hard hit towards Market. Everybody working together. They just knock players down so fast. And now they've got a Hunter's Fury.
That goes there.
They've got a Neural Theft. Used the null command in the previous round on that execute.
Get out of my way!
Blades popped even.
There's the setup now. Texture,
4 guy on
fully
site. Wait, he's on his head. Wait,
Scary somehow
over
managed.
Scary.
Yeah, so he pocketed himself underneath the smoke here.
he saw him.
And he's still gonna get
Yeah,
spotted.
guy on site, sorry.
Fortunately, I think he
Spike
thought that
down
maybe he
A.
could get a patch or something. Wait, did that connect? No.
Nope.
Oh, that was crucial. If Darian could have gotten that as a 3 versus 3, he has the blades as well. But now numbers advantage for GenG on this post plant. Pop shots coming in from Crazy Guy. Trying to flush out
Oops.
Munchkin from his position, but the shock dart not
I
even
know
connected.
a little bit,
Makes it a little bit
high on that
or
one.
less painful for GenG. Neural Theft for a bit of that information and texture just immediately jumps up, and he's not done. He's going for the chase.
It's
He
so
wants
brutal to
more
watch,
blood.
isn't it?
Take away the op in the hands of Durian. He spots him too. Does he know? Redless around the corner here as well. Durian, oh no.
Oh
He
my
knows.
God.
He knows exactly where he is.
Last
Unfortunately,
player standing.
Redless too good of a shot. Lakia though,
Foolish.
able to hold on and pick up the operator from
Oh,
their
nice
hands.
shots, too.
And Retla, shock dart.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Wait, stop. Okay, there you go.
Gotta
Forget about it. I thought it was about to
up
run
the
the other
stats
way.
a little bit.
Calling it for him. Like, "Yup, dude, get it."
Give me a moment.
But that was some sick shots from Redla. 4K on the exit.
Pyrrhic victory, though. Just, yeah, okay, you're able to keep the op, but the rest of it is Sheriff's. And you can see it on Darion's face. After he missed that first shot, he just, you know, he's just not quite feeling it. And it's tough with the
Last
pressure
player
that GenG
standing.
puts on you.
Yeah, absolutely.
One enemy remaining.
I thought that shot that could have gotten him too.
It's very close. He
Yeah.
was like 2 steps further forward, he was dead.
And now we're kind of going
Hero
into
op.
that, what I like to... Ooh, never
Okay.
mind. I was about to say the
this is a good
op
start.
paradox where you just don't get value on the op, you keep saving it every single round, but Darion's just too good on the conversion. Alright. Meteor's now slowly creeping up.
knife hits the jet over towards A, and
Here
it's
on
not going to be a
market.
lurking jet, so you know there's a
They
few
did
more.
lose Munchkin, so no flashes, no KO blades to kind of fall back on.
No way, the timing's
Scary.
wild here.
Great catch onto texture. Does get refrag though, but is looking better and better for Bleed.
And I was just about to say, Meteor is cleared a
Meteor
ton
just
of space, though.
disrespects the
So if you
smoke
can
and
win this battle
market against an eco.
Rel, at the very least, maybe buy some time. This is so unexpected. Oh, they
His
read
barrel.
it. Yeah,
This there is
barrel.
gun barrel the whole Joe.
Nicely done by Bleed here. They've got a real opportunity to turn this round on its head. I mean, it's kind of the GenG special to give up at least 1 eco,
Spike
but then they take ecos of their own, so.
Durian. Oh, Lakia. Not wasting any time whatsoever. Big flanks coming in as well from Zest.
Yeah, Zest.
Him and
That should be good for
Charon
one.
now getting closer and closer.
last player standing.
Space not taken. Carol not able to get the conversion onto Crazy Guy, and he might be in a really bad spot here. He hears it. No. No way. Almost. Crazy Guy. Great check into the smoke.
And
He
they can
spots
pick
out
up the op
Charon
and they gain the
flickering
gun
around
from
the
it.
Rosie, and that's going to be Bleed with a second round in.
I mean, it's just insane sometimes. That opening pick is all it takes. You know, you're able to preserve the op again. You shut down Munchkin, and that makes...
Ah, there it is.
Yep. Came out, you're absolutely right. Thought that was a little bit too aggressive from Meteor there, but you know what, when you're that far ahead, you can take risks like that.
Yeah.
You can go for those plays.
Yeah.
Streaming
He
China.
didn't take enough
Ryan
risks,
might be
to
streaming,
fair.
right?
Yes.
Like,
this should do.
he pushed the smoke up until, and then he stopped at the edge of it.
This is a nice one.
I see what you mean.
Right? That's what
Okay,
kind of
is it going to be
up
the same
play
as
that
earlier?
he wanted to
Win a
do.
round, lose the next, money's in the bin.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He's not streaming today. He's been feeling ill
Darion
recently,
gonna
right?
Try this hop angle again. What a readjust. Takes texture down.
That's
there you
funny.
go. Now he's feeling it.
Starting to heat up as well. That's going to be perfect because now texture's gone again, and the spear tip for GenG unavailable in this round. This is going to become a lot more difficult to get any form of map control here if they want to go for those aggressive pushes. And with Bleed still having so much utility left, setups like this is going to be something that gives them some net kills. Paranoia used. Okay, slows him down ever so slightly. Scary coming Coming around the corner here, wants to go for the challenge, does get the pick onto Munchkin. Clash
Getting
could
good
come
for
out from
back-to-back
Zest, but now
rounds.
it's the
There's
one
no
that
need to
closed onto
overstep
the
now, and
fight.
they're done.
Meteor backs away. They're now slowly creeping up on elbow here. Where
Does he
Zest
give him a
is
kill on
waiting for
side?
them.
Okay, nice.
Some decent damage done to Zest and Scary, but now they've got reinforcements. Orb going to be secured by Lakia, one away from a Hunter's Fury. Let's see if GenG is just going to really commit to this A site. Still have to worry about Crazy Guy tucked in behind the corner, awaiting presence from GenG. But if
Is it saving?
they're just going to save, now's the time, and that's kind of what it's looking like they're
Bleed will
doing.
take this, bro.
Just going to hold on to their guns for the rest of this round.
10
Not
seconds
too
left.
sure if anybody from Bleed will go hunting. Maybe
Yeah, we'll
Crazy
take
Guy
all the
could,
money
but
there.
they're going to realize it here momentarily that there will be no pressure. Then Ratler's just going to send out the old shaving a haircut.
What?
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Oh.
That pattern.
Yeah.
Back to back as well.
Haircut?
Shaving a haircut,
Shave and a haircut.
I think.
Ah.
I could be wrong.
It's okay. But
What are they
what's not
talking about?
wrong is having Durian on that operator. Look at how snappy that fight, that flick was. And Scary following up, you know? I mean, right
Nah, I think it's
Yeah,
pretty
you know,
decent.
they don't want to have to dig super deep into the playbook if they don't have to.
I think it's
But, I mean,
like
Bleed's
16 is a
enough
good
right now
number.
that you're gonna have to,
Doesn't need to be anymore.
throw a
It's
few
still
different
that.
looks at him.
That's a
Munchkin
lot
had
of
to buy down
teams.
to a stinger for this round. Make sure that they can afford to buy for the next round. So, yeah, still have the op, have a Blade Storm. Retla has another Neural Theft. One away from two.
So the top three
also.
teams in
Munchkin
APAC
and
with huge
Lakia
percentage to
close
qual.
theirs.
Thing is, it's GenG, Paper X, and then it's
Oh,
just
it's-
open.
Yep, right outside of it.
And look at that. But
Yeah, I am leaning into
at least they're checking
RRQ,
for it,
Team
right?
Secret.
Oh my God.
Oof, they're
But
checking.
It's
But it's
just
not working out. And look at the
unlucky for
rebrand coming in
whoever
from
gets
Retla here.
GenG in
They did
single
not
elim.
really realize that
It's RNG,
it was
to
the
be honest.
double stack between him and Durian. And that's going to be two players of GenG down.
It's just great counterplay. I mean, they expected potentially that the 0 point was going to be there, and they had a plan for it as soon as that.
Hey Creel, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you for the 7 months.
That was when Darion made his move.
Oh, Meteor.
What?
Oh, Meteor. Ooh. Wins the fight against Durian.
That's just outrageous.
And now he gets mid control as well, top mid control even. So they can split up this offense a little bit up until Retla just gets that pick. But look at this, Charon's gonna be able
Wait,
to
in
rush,
tunnel
but
visions
he does
as well?
not know the Crazy Guy's
Yeah.
right in front of him. Coming around the corner here, that's the pick for Meteor, gets two.
Surely not.
So this means that he's gonna be able to plant the spike.
He has one trip as well.
Is he?
Oh, that's true. Spike is out here on B main. He has no Cypher
30
cage,
seconds
so he
left.
can't really cross this, giving himself some
Oh,
cover.
what a
and
shot from
nasty
Zest.
flick
It
from
felt like he was
Zest.
looking way more to the right.
Bleed. Slowly
3 in a row?
but surely.
This is really good news for Bleed. This has been the side of the map where they've struggled, but they're getting some really good reads, some timely operator shots from Darion. Yeah, he's only 6 and 8, but these shots have been really impactful.
Ooh.
Just again, so good. And then Retla right there to punish. You okay? Why not?
Yeah.
But he's been really good these last couple rounds. That's a great shot from Zest.
Yeah. Zest special for you. Okay, quick little knife on top of elbow here. Spots out 2. GenG gets that quick little bit of information.
Shock to shock to
No, they're
break
in
the
that
trip.
corner. And that's, you know, all
Does
the
just
flashes
save
and
one.
everything. So now you just got to deal with that operator.
When
You
did the
gotta-
Sem Meta
you gotta
become
suss out
popular
where
in
that
Sunset?
is, and you can make this
I
B-hit
think,
go,
I mean, honestly,
so
not many teams
Meteor
use
will
it.
be in charge of
More,
mid happen, but Crazy Guy
more a
not
lot of
having any
teams
of
just
it.
looking at Heretics.
Takes him out.
It's literally just a lot of teams looking at Heretics and being like, well,
Yep.
how can we make this comp work
Saw
with
the
our
foot.
players?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
And they're like,
They
well,
waited
let's
a
take
little
the
bit for
Neo
the
now.
offset as well. Durian
And let's
gets
use the Jet.
caught. Actually, no, that wasn't Durian. That was Crazy Guy.
Dude, they
And
love
then
this though.
Durian
And the
protects
GenG
the
just
gear.
literally just sight hit every time they have
Very
server
fast,
ult
very
and just
quick.
overwhelm.
Rella's been good at
Sure,
these.
why not?
Pretty much
not?
like they literally
Not
use
in
the
the
same
rules just
strats.
yet, 3 versus
Like they use
3.
the same strat on B
Get a
here as
little
they
peek
did
out
in the
and
set.
Caron just swiftly deals with Retlo. Finally, a thorn in their side plucked as Scary comes in. Zest as well. They're backing up into the corner here. Could not get the multi-kill. Zest, he's still got some time to work his magic through B main. He's looking for Munchkin first, as you can see with the positioning, but he doesn't know that when he starts moving in, that's Lakia right in front of him, and he's reaggressing. But how can he quickly deal with such a wide crossfire between the two players of GenG?
The Jet, you can do some good
3 in a
stuff
row
with
though
the
for
Jet.
Bleed before GenG was finally
I
able
think
to
Raze is better, but
stop
it
the
relies
bleed.
heavy on on defense as
Just
well.
Great play off this Hunter's Fury used to keep Darion uncomfortable. Try to swap over to the shorty. Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Retlo has been really good. Zast has been really good today in moments. That time around, just too much for him to do on his own. Hunter's Fury, Blade Storm for Darion to back up the op. Neural Theft for both of our ciphers. Let's see how this one is gonna go. It's that same knife. Darion, I think, be behind it and gets the early kill on the Texture.
There it is again. Now he's got his blades out.
This is nice
Last
from
round of the half.
kind of nice from GenG though. Maybe
Meteor
the
is
peak
already
is
going for the big
just.
flanks. Zest is aware of it.
To be honest, the peak's fine. It's just the fact
They're
that
backing
Bleed
away.
had
Look at
2
this
people here,
full
1
swing
person
coming
shoot the
from mid as
recon.
well. If Meteor actually just backs away into mid, he's going to
5?
get caught, but not needed. Neural Theft comes out, and that's going to mean that the B push from GenG
And they always have like a nice
the one
first
that's
half.
the
though.
real push. But they're taking so slow into this that Blaze is sending everything. Great cap by Caron, but again, damage by Crazy Guy is just going to be a bit too overwhelming. And Lakia, oh no.
They got
Oh
5
my
on
God, he
defense
actually
and
got caught by that too, and that's gonna
they
be
didn't
him
win a
falling
pistol.
down
Like,
and Bleed.
it's actually a really good half.
Equalizing 7-5.
Yeah. I mean, that was great, honestly. Bleed really putting up a hell of a fight. I'm really starting to understand the way that GenG was working the map. You know, Meteor kept trying to go for those lurks, and they started to be really well dealt with, really well accounted for.
This is my dark horse in the playoffs.
Every time on the point of attack, every time
I mean,
GenG tried to
either RQ or
get an
Team
execute
Secret.
set up or take a little bit of space, there was congestion for it, and often Bleed was coming out
my
on the
dark
far
horse
side of
is
it as that half
whoever
wore on.
Yeah.
whoever added
Really,
Team
really,
Secret or
really
RQ
impressive.
doesn't have to face GenG in the singular limb.
And again,
That's
they just
my
can't
dark
really
horse.
deal with how quick
Talon?
the op
Yeah.
threat was, or quick and
Dunno, man.
devastating the op threat was from Durian. We talked about
I
it,
don't know
sure,
what it
worked
is.
on the one
I
round,
don't.
and then he just shifted
For
up
some
a
reason, I
side.
don't. Even though I know Talon's probably been
Just couldn't
playing
deal with it
better,
again.
like overall, than probably
Yeah.
Talon, probably RQ and
see
Secret.
The other
I
side
don't
of
know.
the
I'm
map
just not
looks
believing
like
in it.
still no pistol round wins for Bleed just yet. That could change. That could change.
Yeah.
I do think that coach has been doing some nice,
pretty decent, I think, for Bleed.
some nice timeouts though.
They're
I like
playing
his
pretty
timeouts
well.
at the moment.
It doesn't look like they got
Doing good
phased
impact on him.
too much by that
Okay,
second
back
half,
to the
because they're
GenG
still
original
playing
double sheriff.
as I think as well as what we saw during the first half of Ascent.
Yes.
So that being said, let's see how their ability to convert rounds, or this second half into a round for them, is going to be. Breathless been doing really good, as you were mentioning. 12 kills already for him. Durian, even though he's 7 kills, these are 7 impact frags.
Yes.
So very big to meaning it's just frags that or kills that get them much closer to winning rounds.
Exactly. Yeah. That's.
Oh, look at
That's
the
what's
pistol
really,
there.
really
49%.
Yeah.
Is he was
Sorry,
able to, you know,
59%,
fight
40%.
through some bad rounds where he was a little bit off. Texture.
He tag anybody though on the exit. Looks like that's gonna be a no. Texture still holding an angle here. They're using the recon dart on B main. That's interesting. I mean,
They're expecting
3
somebody
people here
behind
for
the box.
GenG.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, they're not going to have anything on the
That's a
side
nice shot, though.
anymore, but it might not matter here as well. Look at the damage
Yeah, they
already
got some
made,
shots. We might
just
have a game.
rampaging on the B site. This is not looking too good for
It
GenG
should, in
on the
theory, be
pistol.
easier on
As
attack.
Only Lakia and Caron will remain. The only one that's really injured is Crazy Guy. No kills from the GenG players just yet. There's one for Lakia here, sure. But again, it's a bit of a tall order. Big flanks coming in as well from Crazy Guy all the way through mid. Crazy comes up to top mid. Lock is not.
How is he not
going
dead?
down. This is pretty big. Karon's also
Don't
coming
lose
in.
this.
No way. Zest by himself. He
Crazy
falls
guy.
down. Okay, so Crazy Guy has to go full control here.
One enemy
There it
remaining.
is. Spots out the first. Caroline can start defusing this. Does get tagged first. Twice, actually, as
Hey,
I
nice,
think
you
the
have
recon dart
Crazy.
was on his body.
Dude, he bailed them out.
Ooh, could
Can't
not
believe they
start
nearly
defusing
lost that.
Spike.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty sure it was.
Yeah,
I don't
I mean,
know.
Recon
I
landed
have
on
to
him.
see it again, yeah.
Yeah. That was too close for comfort.
Yes. Like, there's just no reason you would think, but I mean, these Gen G players are just so ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're able to fight back in really odd situations.
There they are.
Oh, okay, so he just didn't get out of the smoke.
Yep.
Okay. I thought it like stuck on there.
Yeah, right?
It looked like it was because he was like running away from it.
Get it
Hey.
off, get it off. Well, that's a huge win for Bleed.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
So that's called deja vu karma.
Yep.
You know, Texture did that a lot last.
They
first half,
we
or first
literally
half.
Well, at least
bring
you can
one
juggle the
sheriff
gun out of
into
there.
this.
That's fair. No pickup on
One
the
sheriff,
what was
that's
that?
it.
Spectre.
Vector.
Yeah. Pretty sure Durian had a rifle and then someone just picked it up. Anyways, not yet done for Bleed here. Look like they're setting things up. Safety fragment on the side just to make sure no one's hiding on the corner there. Counter fragment as well, just to kind of stop them dead in their tracks on B main. No pushes just yet from Bleed here.
Okay, they call
Yeah,
it cancel
they
at
gotta
40
rotate off all of
seconds.
that. That's way too much utility.
When
You've
does
got
it?
to
So
assume the
Munchkin
Texture's
gets a
still floating
knife, he
around.
checks over towards
Good,
B,
clear,
it hits
good.
no one on
Good
B,
util
so they
here
can
from
probably
Bleed.
heavier rotate. They
Make
do
sure that
heavier
don't walk into a
rotate.
trap.
Bleed don't call a
They were
cancel,
about
even
to.
though they,
Yeah, but look
they
at
know the
this,
knife
five
hit
stack
no
from
one.
Bleed is going to go straight
They got
to
a
the
one-way on
side.
the left,
They
so they
see
have
the
to go
blade,
towards the
they
right.
hear the footsteps, Karen's getting all that audio
Go left
information.
through the one-way.
He's starting to rampage through on this one.
They did it
Texture's
well
not
though,
gonna be
cage
able
on
to
the
peek
floor.
for the moment here. Not able to get the shots for now.
Oh, what an
What
arm
a
on flash.
paranoia,
Oh man,
Karon!
correct.
All the way from downtown. Redless coming in, but
Well,
there's
there
just
goes
too
any
many
bit of
angles
hope on this
and a
one.
thrifty
One sheriff
around
into that
for
one
Gen
bleed
G.
goes down. Nice shot over towards B. Stop the hit.
Wow,
Then the knife clears
dude.
everyone.
Woo. Yeah.
Heavy rotate in, and we just
It's
get
just
so many
insane.
people, and they have to try disrespect
time
this
again.
smoke.
They put these rounds together, and it's just
Yeah.
that early
When
pick
as soon as that
again, it's
knife
just kind
goes
of
in
like
over
what we
towards
saw
B
with
main, they
Bleed
have
on
to
their defender
cancel.
side.
They
You
have to
get-
cancel their
you
original
get that
hit
duelist
and go
out
all
of
the way back.
and then you just kind of mirror your opponent's
Or
movements really nicely.
instead of doing a cancel, they could do
Karon
like
hits
one pass
like
and
you said,
fake.
just an outrageous, yeah, that was Texture
Like the
crediting
person
it.
that, in theory, has a ghost should go
outrageously good.
fake over towards A like you're rotating.
Outrageously good paranoia,
Yeah.
and that's just round over. That's all it takes. Oh my.
Yeah, Durian forced to use that tailwind. I think it's a fair trade. Paranoia for a tailwind.
Sure.
Yeah, especially with Durian being such a very strong contender for entry fragging this game.
That was not a fair trade.
Do I?
For sure.
How can GenG have done this on
Neither
both
of
of
that.
them? Just give them a little bit of
See,
belief in the first half
this is
and
why you
then
don't want him to have the
annihilate
tailwind,
them.
because you just don't
Oh.
want that
Oh my.
safety.
Wait, what?
Okay, well, are we gonna just do the? Oh
Wait,
my
what?
God,
Oh no.
they're doing it.
Oh,
They're doing
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh no!
I got the
It's
spike.
actually blowing up in their face. They do get the trade though, so that was a two.
How?
So that's gonna be a 2 versus 1 as the round continues. Durian's already low, not able to pick up a weapon here. He may at least give the.
GenG ever peeking? Oh,
No,
for
so
sure.
Zest is gonna be holding the angle with a bulldog. Durian coming around the corner as well. Lockhead's not gonna find anybody there, for the most part. But he should be aware that they are gonna be playing at the back of the site, with him peeking out through B main like this.
This has now gotten really tough. He has to win this against.
He might
Zest.
go far enough to find
They
this
pinged
kill.
it.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
If you get.
Oh, boss, man, come on.
They didn't even check it. They pinged it too. That is unfortunate. So counter thrifty by Bleed, and that is gonna ruin. Actually, wait. Does that ruin Gen G's economy?
This is
Or do they
crazy,
have
man.
Money because they had thrifty for thrifty.
I think they have enough.
Okay.
But, oh man.
I
all
think
of a
this is the
sudden,
most casts I've ever had in a
Sheriff's
day.
come alive. Oh my God, Retla. Retla is having a great map.
Absolutely.
Hey, they hit some shots,
Look at
but
that too.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, imagine imagine if, right, Lakia gets the pick on Possess there would have been a very big wall that would have caught the positioning of Durian there, so you had to go around.
Cam, just outside of the vision of the orb. Gonna get the spot for the clear. Oh, Meteor has the one way to protect himself at least. Takes a scrape of damage. Dash in here
It's a
for
really good
Darion.
omen flash though.
Meteor gets spotted. GenG though, only 3 players still.
Popping shots. Kind of trapped out in the open. Great trades though from Scary.
There's no way they still win
Crazy
this.
guy. Meteor's kind of caught in the back of the site. Still somehow managed to get the pick on the Sova.
I know
And it's Durian alone. Waiting for Red to get here to help him out. There's the pick.
Holy,
and just
they were
able to
stuck
get
in
the
this
kills
area for
needed to
so
win
long.
Another round and Bleed equalize.
Couldn't like get any map
Tied it
control.
up. I mean,
And they still won. And they forced
they're doing a
GenG
great
down to
job
Nico,
now
right?
of really pushing the tempo and keeping the players of GenG really uncomfortable. I mean, Retla is just that's Texture with an op. Takes him right out, expecting him to come on that higher angle. Insane. I mean, they're reading GenG every step of the way right now.
Absolutely. I'm sure there's going to be like
Okay,
rough edges where
Texture,
they have to push through
they're
the
just planning to
B
get him
main
this
smoke
orb.
and whatnot, but this is still
And this is
solid.
going to backfire because he's
Solid
not going to be able to get the
defeat.
orb, so Texture's just got a
Ooh,
classic
forced
for this
dash
one.
away. That recon dart.
He wanted to go
very,
aggro, get the orb over towards A to
worrisome.
try to get him knife. So at the moment he's got heavy armor,
Trying to
had
make a
heavy
play for
armor I
the orb,
guess.
I think, to get Texture the Blade Storm.
Classic.
He didn't buy into this round, just the half armor.
Yeah. They read into it too, so that was great for Bleed.
Munchkin's gonna drop him the gun instead. Say, okay, well, we couldn't get it for you, so it's on to you. You can take over. I'll use the classic. Just throw my util. And now mid is smoked off, so Bleed is gonna re-go towards A, and GenG here expecting a
A
rotation.
good knife over
Dart
towards
for
middle.
Lakia.
Dude, this knife on middle is very good. It checks
All they
all
really
of
know is
this.
that nobody's in close to mid. There's a 0 point to check it.
This is 5 players too. Okay, that's Durian coming around the corner, very close. Trying to play as cleanly as they possibly could.
Holy, hey, all the util is a nice hit. Yeah, they did it back to him. They did the overwhelm.
Trying to get some value,
Wait,
but does
this-
fall down.
Yeah.
Meteor by himself gets 2 kills. Still
why?
somewhat
Why
doable
is
if he
it?
can.
Why is it getting so
If
close? Why is it
Crazy
so
Guy's gonna be
scary?
big.
You gotta call a
Crazy Guy
timeout
finds
again,
him
right?
first, and that's gonna be the
8-9.
round lead for Bleed here.
They're on the harder
And they're
side.
starting to walk away with things.
I mean, they're really dialed in. They're making some good reads on the
Rico.
map. Taking advantage of some of the things that GenG wants to accomplish here. Denying the orb early is huge. Keeping that Blade Storm out of Texture's hands for this round.
30
Takes
seconds
one
left.
gun, basically, out of the hands of GenG, and then they swap it over. Munchkin tries to make a flash play off the
The effect is very much seen
Stop
here.
fl-
Bleed's just able to
Stop
always
flaming
get
the
that
the
positive
timeout
refresh.
percentage.
Yes,
Any
exactly.
coach that has an
They're
80%
just really
timeout
playing together as
win
a
rate
team really nicely.
is crap because they're just doing their
And,
timeouts when they're
GenG
most
is
likely to win the rounds
not
anyway.
kind of playing to their strengths
So
sometimes.
relax
where they're
yourselves.
over-challenging.
Everyone, every coach should have
Something they
below
weren't doing early on
60%.
in this map.
Get out of my way.
Both Blade Storms
There should be no one with above 60.
gonna be in play, but
Otherwise they're
Not gonna
calling.
cross
Otherwise they're
paths
literally
just
just
yet.
playing for stats.
GenG with Sheriffs otherwise. Lakia with a Hunter's Fury. Could get the Neural Theft involved for Meteor, potentially. They're just really giving out space. Oh my god.
Yeah, that blade's not available anymore, is it? And yeah, the paranoia yeah, as Texture kind of just pockets
Wait, they
himself
put
out
the
of it. But this
Sova
time,
all into an
Kara with the
eco again.
fadeaway headshot
Oh
does
boy.
get a refrag. Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough. That's just Crazy Guy and Durian.
Spike planted.
Meteor coming in around the corner here. Scary gets picked
A
up.
really
YG as well.
nice
Gonna be
extra
able to
step
pick
on
the
that.
vandal. And I was about to say it, but
How is this a repeat of the
GenG
first
still
map in
such a
terms of like
threatening
loads of the
team
rounds that
even
we've
through all
seen?
of this.
Because
Swing arrow.
this
Look at
happened
that.
earlier.
Pop shot through the wall. They can't
Lucky
really get
you
it.
used
2
an
bullets
ult
on Meteor coming around the corner
into an
here.
eco.
Zest feels it. Meteor does
Oh, okay, that's
Gets
giant.
by
Big
Lakia.
1v2.
Zest.
No more
Oh my
Sova
God,
ult.
2K,
It's
and now
10-8.
Bleed
They're on the
has
easier
an
side.
overwhelming lead as they get 2 double digits in the second map.
I mean, they're really playing so good right now. I mean, they have to bail themselves out, but so many teams have crumbled in these situations against GenG throughout the year, where all of a sudden GenG starts hitting some of those sheriff shots. The discipline a little bit lacking here from GenG. Lakia just a few steps behind Meteor there. Had they swung together, I think that's around GenG.
Yeah. Texture, though, not tagged
Oh.
by the blade. Let's see how this kind of goes, because he's looking at like 3 other
My
players.
God, he's sticking around.
Dead straight up chasing him down, and he can't. Can he escape? He's tagged
Oh,
already
he
as well.
killed the guy
Great
backside.
catch by Durian,
Oh my God.
spotting out the Munchkin that was holding the back of the site. Now the reposition for Texture. Lots of smoke, so he doesn't really have too much vision. Whiffs the shot. That's going to be rather unfortunate here. Bleed. Jeez. Absolutely perfect for them. Meteor's not missing a beat. Does get the
Getting
pick
kinda
onto
close.
Zest here, but there's still so many players left
They
on
don't have
the
much
site.
util to retake this other than a
Durian,
cage to get him through the
switching
choke
for
point, and
weapons.
he's not even
They
with
come
them.
in through slowly but surely, but here comes GenG. Right around the corner, Crazy Guy
How
by
they managed
himself.
that.
2 versus 1. 3 versus 1 rather. Ring around the Rosie, and
Thanks,
Lakia picks
man.
up the 3K, and
Lakia or
GenG
Valorant.
finally gets themselves around.
Well, they're just, this time, playing a lot better, able to kind of weather that early problem where Munchkin tried to bail out Texture. Meteor able to break open that extra angle and mark it, but these smokes are really, really good. They bought GenG some extra time that they needed to get this retake set up, start isolating bleed players. Really, really nice utilization of that Boba space. That can be really difficult to get out of there. Bleed tried to punish it, but GenG got the better of it.
Yeah. Thanks to
Imagine they,
Meteor as well.
imagine they
I
lose
think
this
he
round.
almost single-handedly retook
Two
market by
people that are
himself.
wrecked.
That being said, though, okay, insta close on the door. Bleed has not yet gone to A for like the past 2 rounds now, so they've been looking pretty much all B
Three
all the
people
time.
here.
Karen playing this like it's B and split, just hiding behind the pillar.
Yeah, but they kind of want him to go into the kill trips there.
They do
Once
see
they commit.
Munchkin.
Dude, Darion
Actually
is doing
falls. This
unreal
is not good. They've
on the
lost that market
entries so
control.
far.
There's still 2 players here. Great positioning for Charon. Spots out the 1 onto Zest. The reposition not possible, and he's about to get pushed. And Munchkin trying to at least assist him. Not going to work out this time.
Last player standing.
Unfortunately, Locke is just a little bit too late.
Hold
The
up.
Texture.
Planted.
He was trying to maybe hope that somebody was going to be at A main, but absolutely not. And that's going to be Bleed already
I know
picking up this
exactly
B side and
where
maybe
you
even the round. Oh, okay.
Even the neural theft. They want to get this operator.
Oh, Darion's chasing for it. He's already there.
They don't have too much money
Texture,
though.
though.
Getting that
Oh,
extra
okay,
gun
other
means that
side
you'd
then.
have 2 people that are eco.
You can't follow me. I thought that was like
Oh yeah, yeah.
through the
no, no, no.
wall.
Oh yeah, yeah. The X-ray is misleading. Oh, he whiffs.
Darion's not going to miss the shot to go around and
Oh,
start
they're sending
messing
it.
with him.
Damn.
Scary gets that first pick first.
Okay, what do they do?
Is looking
Karen's got an
very
okay amount.
dangerous right now.
Got
for
3
for
people
GenG.
that can
Yeah.
buy guns.
I mean,
Got
Bleed's
2
just
people
playing
that sing
really,
at
really
2K.
well. They're destroying these setups. I mean, that helps when you just read where Meteor's hiding in a smoke. But I mean, it's just understanding of how GenG wants to set
Nice.
themselves
Good job.
up, what
Nice
their
job, teacher.
default positionings are going to look like. expected that GenG was going to be bringing. And they have done a great job. And it's just these B hits. I mean, time and time again.
Here.
You know, GenG just can't find enough of an answer cleanly enough to shut down these early pushes. And they've got a Guardian, a Stinger.
Go on.
Other guns.
Because
you
have to, the problem is you have to time out in ecos.
This is the first time I think we're
like
seeing
a lot of the time.
GenG actually push for B main.
Like half of the time your timeouts are on
Durian,
ecos.
Where they push that far.
Or like low buys.
Exactly.
And that's a micro adjustment that pays huge dividends for GenG.
Especially when you're not trying to make it obvious when you're changing up.
They're reading this pretty well. Lakia's going to have his drone. They're going to try to hide from it cleared. So they don't know about the two players that are towards the door. And Bleed's just going to expect that maybe somebody's trying to challenge that angle. I mean, so many times GenG has tried and failed.
Yeah.
At top mid.
So they're kind of just mixing things up, seeing what's going to be working here. I think as well as just to kind of see if there was a recon, or not a recon, but a
killed the cam over towards B. They make pressure over towards A and making a lot of sounds. Cypher's just slow walking B. So it's pressure over towards A. Thinking they've created a question mark here, but actually we have a camera that spots
textured down right now. This is going to be huge by Bleed. He backs away cleanly.
That gives up a lot, especially with the camera watching the side. Here comes smoke.
Lakia setting up for
still has an ult. He has a recon left at 180 to chew once they come into the site.
Okay, he breaks it. Recon dart comes through. Texture very quick
He
on.
gave him the
The
smoke to
readjustment. Tries to charge out. Crazy guy
it's nice
fall to the wayside. As Scary, he did use his ultimate there, but Spike's already out in position in 10 seconds. That's just going to be the round for GenG. No more time for him to really do anything.
Well, now finally, you know, GenG able to deny that B main access early in the round. Work the map a little bit more. Don't give up any of those freebies.
They keep 4 people alive as well. That's like the main thing here. Loads of money going because their money's been low for.
And then just shut them down. Texture does a great job.
Speaking of low money,
right there for the backup. Now GenG.
I mean, this might be the big round right now.
Maybe feel themselves a little bit more. We'll see. Bleed's been doing a great job of bouncing right back after GenG's taken around here on this half. So
that's true.
Certainly. Very doable. You have the no command Hunter's Fury for Lakia. One away from a Hunter's Fury for Crazy Guy. See what they want to do. It's time just a knife and an out for Munchkin. So that should be likely, potentially, the orb going over. Hunter's Fury, though, from Lakia.
No catch. Not a already third hit.
Yeah, well, he hit the jet, though.
Interesting.
Hit the jet and he got the dash out of him, right?
That we saw from B main, that didn't really dissuade Bleed from rotating out of this one. Great catch from Retla, though.
Nice trade in the end.
Oh.
Nice trade on that as well. Whoa. Oh, he jumped it. Kind of. It was honestly too far to the right.
Meteor just
I think he would have been fine anyway.
What is it with me in the hula hoops?
High jumping?
The jump rope.
Did he silent jump?
There you go. No information will be garnered here against Meteor.
He might have.
As he does get the pick onto Zest, but still, that is just the. Yeah, I was about
to
say, that is just him.
Dude is playing great.
So he's still going to come up from this one. Here comes the big flank coming in from Texture. Everyone else looking at his direction.
Hilo.
Does have the dash, spots out two, but
okay.
unfortunately,
a nice attempt on it though. Hilo was really strong on this. 2 chances to do it. And Meteor's wrecked money-wise.
They're just giving him 1v1s there. And Bleed's just good for it. Even if there
but
was
Texture
a kill,
has knife, so they
there
drop
to
him
trade.
down.
I mean, Retla's just been an absolute nuisance. That opens up the Hunter's Fury. GenG doesn't have any real follow-up to challenge that orb. They use a Hunter's Fury themselves. They don't get any value out of it.
Yeah.
And that allows the Hunter's Fury to be picked up by Crazy Guy, put it to great use.
He'd call for the fast A. Is this the camera flash dash
right
contact?
Behind him, 20 and 16. Now they're going to change it up.
Oh,
Finally, maybe go for faster A hit. Blades popped by Texture.
This is just such an insane overall map by Bleed. And they cut the noise though. Ooh. Oh no. Texture. Oh, what a trap by Bleed. They're banking on the fact that he's just a bit too antsy, a bit too overeager to get any kind of advantage. Blows up in his face.
And that's something that they've been doing a great job with. Sometimes on Ascent even as well, but you know, they always have at least a couple players to play off of these aggressive angles. They read every move that GenG wants to make so well.
Yeah.
And now they're waiting for more, you know, just seeing how impatient GenG really is.
Lakia is next up on the table here, on the plate rather. Durian coming around the corner right now. Lakia's been spotted already.
Ooh.
Somehow manages to pick up the win against
That nearly
Durian.
didn't go that
Backs
way.
away, but he's down very low. Meteor
Still
as well.
3 on
There's
the
someone else that
site.
pushes
They
on
should be
elbow. This is gonna
okay.
be
Moment
very,
Flash is
very
great.
bad. The swing
Ooh,
out from
he's-
Meteor actually gets quickly punished. Caron around the corner. They spot on the planner, and somehow Lakia and Caron, no value. Munchkin by himself, 3 versus 1. Can he delay? Can he
Holy
deny?
hell.
We'll have to see. Look at little flash.
Hey, we're going
Absolutely
Icebox.
not. Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
did
we're
not
gonna go
see
to
this one
map number
coming.
3. Blade, just stellar in the second half. Durian and the rest, perfect.
I mean, huge smiles,
Imagine they
and
do it.
rightly so. They're taking GenG to map number 3. They're taking them to Icebox.